James Harden and the Houston Rockets are completely out of sync. They lost to the Lakers, got blown out. We know the situation. He's been on the trade block. The Rockets are holding out for the best possible package they can get. As I mentioned, the NBA trade deadline is in March. But James Harden essentially last night told the fans, listen, I have literally given you everything I got. What more do you want from me?
Which is not good enough. Obviously, chemistry, talent-wise, just everything. And it was clear, like I said, these last few games, from the beginning of the game. They were just aggressive, veteran team, obviously, championship team, and one of the best teams that we have in this league. I love this city. I literally have done everything that I can. I mean, this situation is crazy. It's something that I don't think can be fixed. So, yeah, thanks.
Jay?
Demanded a trade. The first time was nonverbal when he turned down the $50 million a year extension. $50 million a year extension. He turned it down, said, nah, I'm good. I don't want the money. I'm trying to be out. Now he actually verbalized that, telling everybody, look, I don't want to be here. It's only 10 games into the season. 10 games into the season, Key. What's going to happen when we get to 20, when we get to 30? Raphael Stone, they need to really highly consider how chaotic and how problematic this is going to be if this continues.
Yeah, I think they're gonna move him at some point. They're just waiting for the right deal that's out there to come to fruition. I'm sure, and this is the first time verbally, much like you mentioned, that he said something. And again, I'll go back to one of my biggest things is when a player finally says that he doesn't want to be there, it's time for the organization to part ways, and I think they will at some point in time very soon.
The last thing I would say about this, we have all praised the new head coach, Stephen Silas, who was put in a nearly untenable position. We have all praised the general manager, Raphael Stone, as mentioned there by Jay, coming in, waiting to get the right opportunity. But this is one of those moments in sports, and I'm giving these dudes the benefit of the doubt. They're in those positions for a reason. But this is the reason where sometimes a little gray behind the temples and having some experience at either the head coach or the general manager position is vital. This is going to be the biggest asset they either move or get back in return, no matter how long these guys are in their positions. That's how talented Harden is. And right now, if somebody that's pulling the trigger has never been a head coach and never been a GM, you just got to step back and say, you're in this job for a reason, but I'm a little bit nervous. I'd rather have somebody that's been there and done that. Just my opinion.
And Zubin, it could work out in their favor. Just consider there are a lot of teams in Eastern Conference right now that are going through injuries, that are going through COVID, COVID protocol. A lot of players missing time. So if you want to make a move in the East, it might work out in Raphael Stone's favor, but there's no doubt there's a time crunch.
You got it. In 20 minutes, by the way, we'll talk to the front office insider, Bobby Marks, spent over 20 years in NBA front offices, and the Rockets are a singular problem. The league has a collective problem. Like, are we going to make it to next week?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.